Welcome to Hashtag Comedy Ain't Easy. I'm your host, Keith Irvin. And on my left is Mr.
Brock Shank.
It's Mr. Brock Shank. And tonight I'm excited. We got some beauty in the house, people. Yes. We got some beauty.
It's about time.
Yes. Brock took a bath today, so he's feeling fresh.
That's right.
Now we got comedian, actress, Miss Sheryl Freeman.
Sheryl Freedom Johnson.
Freedom Johnson, Baxter, Irvin.
Baby daddy number 8.
Yeah, we're
Hey Keith, how are you?
How you doing, hon? What's going on with you?
Just finished the movie Prodigal Wife.
Nice.
That'll be showing in Miamisburg Theater November 4th.
Okay.
So I'm excited about that.
That is very cool. I'm excited about that too.
Yeah.
Now, what's the movie about? To give us just a little tab on it. You ain't got to give it away.
It's the biblical version of Gomer and Isaiah.
Gomer, like Sergeant Carter and...
Golly!
No, that's the wrong Gomer?
The wrong Gomer.
Okay.
And it's basically a love story.
Oh, yeah, Lifetime.
Yeah, Lifetime, baby. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
That is sweet. Yeah. See, I'm new to the mix. Yeah. You two,
right?
She was telling me, you guys grew up together, basically.
Yeah, we grew up together as kids.
We did.
She lived next door to one of my cousins.
Yes, your favorite cousin.
Many favorite cousins, the Wileys. Shout out to the Wileys.
Shout out, yeah.
Yeah, so we've known each other for a minute, but she's been gone. She kind of
30 years, yeah.
Took off on us. Yeah, it's been a long time.
I've been back in Dayton for about 6 months now.
Yeah, so I mean, where'd your ventures take you?
Wow, I left Dayton, Ohio, probably when I was about 22. $250 in my pocket. Rode the Greyhound bus out to L.A. That is not the way to go, by the way.
Wait, is that like, that's got to be like a 4-day trip?
It was during the strike, so it was close, 3-day trip.
Yeah, that's rough.
I get out there, and when I tell you, when you get off the bus, they spot you. You know, everybody spots you. But I get out there, and I did not know if the lady who I was going to be staying with was still there. I hadn't talked to her in over 6 months.
Oh, so you
Her phone was disconnected.
I can't believe you went. You didn't tell me about this.
So I just went
with
for
$250.
Hey, with $250.
I would have spent that on the bus trip.
I get
like
there.
Buying trinkets and stuff. Get there and be broke, man.
I get there, and thank God she's there. Because, you know, I would have had to make a deal, strip something to stay.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm staying there.
Whoever answers the door,
I'm like,
what's
sure.
electric run?
I'm here.
Around here, roughly.
So it worked out. It was all good. I probably lived out there about 8 years, 7, 8 years.
That's gutsy, man.
Auditioned for Marla Gibbs' School of Acting, which was interesting because if you ever watched, of course, Sanford and Son, the great Red Fox, he had an actor in there who played Grady, Whitman Mayo. Rest in peace.
Right.
He was one of the actors on the panel for this school, Marla Gibbs School.
Wow.
Grady, baby. Yeah, but Grady was
not silly.
Grady was serious.
Yeah, Grady was,
he said he
Grady
was
scared
serious.
the ish out of me.
Really?
Yes, he was very serious. When you auditioned, he just gave you this stern look.
Right, like, yeah.
But,
authority figure.
Yeah,
well, that's what I told her. I said a lot of comedians, you sit in the green rooms, you think, oh, we're going to have fun, we're going to party before we go out there. And then you talk about taxes for 20 minutes, because comedians are like very serious about their issue, whatever it is. You're like, hey, man, I'm here to have fun.
Hey, I'm cool.
I'm going to sit out there with the audience.
So it was a fabulous experience because you learned timing. When I was around everybody like Denzel Washington, ooh.
Yes, name drop for us.
Oh,
we want to hear all the great stuff.
Baby.
We want the name drop.
Bring him next time.
He used to, I'll call him, yes.
Yeah. Give me his number too.
To come
I got some things.
and visit the school. I mean, on a regular basis. And he had just gotten the Oscar for Glory.
Nice. Oh, wow.
So Jada Pinkett was in the school.
Now she was in it, or she was?
She was a part of the class, and we used to run into each other everywhere.
Yeah.
So it
is like the Hollywood thing
It
where
really
you're like,
is. If you're in that business, you're gonna all rub shoulders.
You're gonna meet somebody.
gonna meet
Yeah.
them
Now,
all.
do they
Yes.
like come up and talk to you like, hey?
When they start seeing you after a while, like how I would see her, we had the same hairdresser. We went to the same gym. You just
Boom, here you are.
you're-
Yeah.
So you do after a while because you notice each other.
Yeah.
So it was interesting.
Cool. Now
And
this is before the whole Will and the.
way before,
blow
way
up.
before
Yeah.
Will, and I'm pissed off.
Well,
I should have had Will.
Now, did you see Will?
Never did get to meet
See,
Will.
well, that's what I was.
But I should have made her my best friend. What was wrong with me?
Yeah, see, that's what
I'm looking for a best friend right now. Yeah, I can use a new best friend.
Yeah, look at her now.
So,
Look at,
yeah,
like,
so look at
hey.
her now. Yeah, because we were all in the same hustle.
Right. Yeah. And you were out there for
And
how
I
many
was
years?
out there for about 7.5 years.
Don't even worry about it. We're not even going to invite her on this show.
Yeah, she will not be on Comedy A&E.
Not invited.
That's for sure.
I'm honored to be here.
Yeah, you could get $20 after the show.
Well, you know, you got to feed me too.
Oh, that's
Feed nothing
Some
in the green
cupcakes in
room.
there.
yeah.
I mean,
The
they're
cupcakes.
small.
There was some
little
bag of
dry.
chips.
You wash them down with some
is-
water, you'll be all right.
Our green room is stacked.
Yeah.
But
So, and then you left there.
yeah,
so what
I
was your
left
next
there.
venture?
My next venture was Cincinnati. I moved to Cincinnati, not intending to stay actually, but when I got there, and then the next level of my life, motherhood.
Ah.
So I stepped back out of acting, theater, because that's all I had done, to raise my children. And I probably started getting back into things maybe about a year ago.
Really?
About a year. I had
Wow.
ran into a gentleman in Cincinnati, Brennan. I have to give Brennan Pearl, amazing.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out, because he really is. He's a writer.
Oh,
he
really?
has, yes,
Got
he's
vision.
a playwright. He
Yeah.
has, he was amazing.
Yeah.
And I probably, oh my gosh, bugged him forever to do a spot. Give me 5 minutes, please. I want to do stand-up. I had never done stand-up. You inspired
I
me.
remember that.
Oh, I
yeah.
thought you had done this. I thought you
Never.
had walked away and
Never done
gonna say, 'cause
stand-up.
See, she's done
just
the
acting and theater commercials,
so I wouldn't
things
think
like
you'd
that
walk
at
away
first.
from it that long.
Yeah, and so when I decided I want to get back into doing something, I don't know, I don't know why comedy was the thing for me, but I'm like, and my kids tell me I'm hilarious, so. You know, I can't
Well,
stand. I
they-
can't stand teens,
they-
so
they-
maybe I am.
They kind of have to because you're feeding them. You know what I'm saying?
You know.
Hey, you better say I'm funny or you ain't getting no pork chop tonight.
But so Brennan Pearl gave me a chance, and I remember the first time I did it in Toledo
Yeah.
was amazing, because I tell this joke because first of all, Toledo reminds me of Dayton, and they had a Taco Inn. You know, we had a Taco Inn when we were little kids. My mother was
remember a
manager at
Taco
a
Inn.
Taco Inn in Northridge. Oh, we had it. My mom worked there. And I remembered that, so I joked about that, like, wow, my mother used to work at Taco
Right.
Inn, and my daddy robbed it, and they died.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It was a true story, though.
Right. Well, comedy is key.
It's like, why are you guys laughing?
Right.
I'm just telling a story.
Yeah, hey,
It
you
is
know.
a joke.
And I was supposed to do 5 minutes. I probably stayed on that stage 25 minutes.
Are you serious? Was there a flashlight in the back just going to town?
He let me rip.
Did he really?
Oh, wow.
I was a little tipsy too, but hey, you know.
Your first time on stage
Your
for
first time.
25 minutes?
Because
That
I
is
think I
not
remember
easy.
that when I first started doing it, you were like, oh, I want to do it, but I'm
oh
not
my
sure. I'm
gosh,
like, you got to go to
yeah.
open mic, find an open
Yeah,
mic.
and I'm like, I ain't doing it.
I didn't know. I thought you had already
No.
been in it and done it.
No, only ever theater, only that avenue.
Right.
That had to
Theater.
help,
Yeah,
being
it really
in
does,
front of people.
because you're comfortable.
Yeah.
Because the audience didn't scare me. I was comfortable with the
Right.
stage, and even comfortable with comedy, because I'd done a lot of musicals and comedies that were, plays that were comedy.
Comedy.
Funny,
sketch.
so you got to have some timing
Yeah,
to make
so
the
I
play
knew
doesn't
I
work.
had, I knew I had that, but
Absolutely.
it's still a gift, and you really have to learn how to really make people laugh.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not easy.
Yeah.
Comedy ain't easy,
Yeah,
baby.
comedy-
It's a little intimidating.
They
isn't
think
it?
I'm
because
joking.
with the play, there's many things going on. With
Yes.
comedy, it's you,
Yeah,
and
it's
they're
you
going.
against-
They're going. What do you got for me?
Yeah, I'm like,
Come on
What
with
do
it.
you
What do you
bring?
got?
yeah.
And it ain't, I mean, because you've got this person, then you've got another genre here. You know, you got all these different.
Yes,
and you
different.
gotta connect with all of them.
With all of them. That can be difficult.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
that is.
It really can, but I was hit with the bug then.
So, yeah,
I
then once you
toured,
did it,
I toured,
you were like-
I did the Jokester tour for maybe another few months, and then I met Cortez and started thinking about doing things with him, and that's when I started doing the movie, was introduced about the movie The Prodigal Wife.
Okay.
I was actually going to do a project with Cortez prior, but that fell through.
Right.
So I ended up doing the movie instead.
Because this is all like here recent. Like,
Yes, yeah. So everything's been back to back. And I moved back to Dayton really basically because my family's here. My kids are older now. The family can kind of watch them while I do my thing.
Right.
So it works out for me. being
Yeah,
back
that's
here.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
So and now
baby.
we're and then
So
we're
I ain't got a strip now. I get to put it all
Well, you're in
up.
Dayton. You knew when you moved back to Dayton what that meant.
Right, right.
So you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
cry about it now.
I can't
You
do it
got
now.
to take care of them 12 kids. I mean,
You
I'm
already,
just
okay,
saying.
yeah, baby daddy number 8. Get that DNA test done. Call Maureen.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I gave a P.O. box number. So,
That's why I'm here now.
It's packed
I
full.
found it.
Letters are sticking out in the back, fanned out because there's no room.
I'll be glad when that William Albright come get his stuff.
We left Hollywood too soon.
Yeah, we
What?
did.
I want to hear more name dropping. I want to hear
Oh
more
my
stories.
gosh.
you were telling me you went, it was part of your class,
Yes.
like requirement to go watch what?
We went to go watch 227, the show at the time,
Yeah.
Marla Gibbs' show, being
Right.
taped. And that was in the 90s, and it was an amazing process because you really learned how things went, and that was important for her. She wanted us to be on set every
Right.
Tuesday to see it get taped. That was hard work.
Yeah,
that
well-
that was all day work.
Right.
Where they're shooting scenes all day,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
because they would rehearse all week, and then shooting day was Tuesday. So that was amazing. And
Yeah.
I remember they would have Ronaldo Ray, rest in peace, comedian, come out and warm up the audience, warm us up, get
Okay.
us ready for the show.
Yeah.
And it was just amazing how sometimes they would tape the end of the show first. You would, when you're watching, you think it's the
Yeah, they just think it's a smooth
oh,
little
no.
trip.
I would think it would be
look, you
more
seen how long
linear.
we
people don't realize.
we were
yeah.
gonna do a green screen because we had our green screen set up to do the shot. It didn't work out, so we had to come over here
Yeah.
and set this up real quick.
Yeah.
And it's like an hour and a half
Yeah. TV.
just for this right here. So you can
Yes.
imagine what.
yeah.
And just think,
how
if
it
you're
is
in a,
filming.
I just thought of this. If you're in a show, and let's say my character gets mad at yours, and then you forgive me later, well, if we shoot the later part first,
Yeah.
you're happy with me, and then you get mad as we go on, and you've got to know where you're at. And then you told me something about music that I didn't know.
Yes, they in
When people are
scenes with
dancing.
music.
Yeah.
There's no music. They're just dancing.
Right, they're
It's
just
something with the
moving.
sound. They'll apply that music later. So that was different.
it's just a bunch of
'cause
people
they're
standing around
just
going,
They're just dancing.
It's just, I think they do a skit like that on
With no
Saturday
noise.
Night Live. Yeah. And I think it's the what's the two brothers that do the
Oh, yeah.
when the cameraman's going through that crowd, they're just moving. There's no music
Yeah.
No
till
music.
they get to their scene.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
pretty interesting.
It is pretty interesting.
Acting makes you feel like a weirdo, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
I
You
am
do a lot of
I am a
weird-
weirdo. Yeah.
That's what I was
You
telling her.
really do.
I said, with comics especially, like we'll be walking around the corner telling some horrendous story that normal people shouldn't hear, and I've had somebody walk into a green room telling a story, look on the couch and see somebody they don't recognize and go, is she a real person
is it cool?
or a comic? Like, no, she's a comic. Finish your story. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
And
they
then,
won't get it. They'll
Yeah,
get
they
it.
won't
They'll
get
either
it.
get
Oh
offended
yeah,
or they'll
Yes.
think
you hurt
you're,
somebody's feelings.
Yeah.
you're crazy.
Yeah.
So you got to hang around with the crazies every once in a while
Oh,
to
yeah.
let that out.
Oh, I love the crazies.
And it feels just so good. I feel I
so
wrote,
wonderful.
I wrote a joke at work. I work third shift, so I worked through at work, and I had to literally like just run around to different people and tell it. And they were like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And then finally, I mean, I'm not male showed, but a guy showed up. One of my coworkers, and he was rolling because he got
Yeah, he got it.
He
got
didn't
it.
overthink it. He was like,
Yeah.
well, why were you staring for 20 minutes? It ain't got nothing to do with this. Well, what kind of pants did he have? Really?
You're missing the point. No.
Yeah. So, you know, at that point,
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I start questioning myself. I'll go quit comedy just from the.
We were also talking about how comics, if you're a comic, sometimes are the worst people to bounce stuff off of. Because you come up with some horrendous premise that shouldn't be said in front of real people, which is the audience.
And they're
We're
like,
paying
that's funny.
for
Yeah.
drinks, and your comic buddy's like, yes, say that.
Say that.
Yeah.
And you get all pumped up and you go and say that,
And it
and
flies.
everyone, you can see their faces. They're just like, why would you put that in my head? Why would you say that in front of human beings?
And then, of course, your buddy's
That's
back
why your
there
money.
Cracking up.
The one guy is back there dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody else likes you. Mind you,
Times.
the club doesn't care if he's impressed. He's not paying for drinks. The people who are paying for drinks,
Right. Yeah.
they're
not-
upset.
Not so much.
That's why I tell them, like, if you're an audience, I said, look, we can say whatever we want here because this is a comedy club. This is old school comedy. We don't have to worry about selling Crest toothpaste. You are my Crest toothpaste, and we already got your money, so we don't have to care if you're happy.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I love about live comedy.
So fun.
You're my Crest toothpaste.
Yes.
So what do you have? You've got something coming up big, don't
I
you?
do.
And I'm
I,
hoping. Wait a minute. Before you. It's a period piece, so I'm hoping that I get this edited and out there, so when their show comes up, then it won't be like December, and you
Too
should
late
be
to
talking
watch
about a
it,
show at Halloween. You know what I'm saying? so we're. All right.
Yeah, I do. Well, I talked about The Prodigal Wife coming up November 4th, but I also have a show at Wiley's that I'm doing on October 21st for school board candidate Joelle Jones.
Okay.
I'm doing a fundraiser for her, so I'm excited about that. It's going to be like
And that is very cool.
Yeah, it's going to be like an hour and a half of just comedy.
That's
So
awesome.
I'm excited.
And
Yeah.
that's a Saturday night.
Yeah,
Prime
yeah.
time, Oregon
Saturday
District.
at
Yes.
that.
Now,
Yes.
Did you doubt me?
See,
Oh, I wear my stripper outfit.
that's what I'm thinking, because
That's what our problem is.
I can't even get a 5-minute guest spot at Wiley.
We're trying to sell our
She gets
talents.
Saturday night prime time.
Just our words.
Hey, you
Right.
Our words aren't that good.
know, what can
No.
I say? Oh.
So if somebody doesn't see your November 4th,
Right.
if they miss that, how can we see it later? Is there any way?
Yes, they're definitely going to be showing it again in Miami's Burke Theater after that red carpet, that first.
Okay,
Right.
cool.
I would presume it should be shown for maybe a couple of months, but I'm not sure. It depends how well it does.
Sweet.
Yeah, so
Good.
I'm excited about the project.
Okay. So, and how can they get if they want to get a hold of you? You have like a
Oh, baby, yes.
Yeah,
Instagram,
You're
Comic
all that.
Queen, yeah. Facebook, of course, Sheryl Freedom Johnson. Please add me. I'm hilarious. I also have a comedy group that people are really starting to ask to join now. It's
really?
kind of crazy, yeah, but I'm
Nice.
loving it though. And it's called
She didn't invite us
It's-
backstage when she had the opportunity, did she? Is she just talking to them?
what's going on here. This is our show.
I feel stiff and weird.
Yeah, I feel a little awkward. Maybe we should just like leave.
Yeah, should I just, am I in the way?
Yeah.
it's a comedy page called Sheryl Freedom Johnson, Baby Listen. And that's a page where we talk, it's just straight comedy.
Right.
Straight comedy.
That
and
sounds
it's
fun.
hilarious.
See, now that sounds like if you got a group, that sounds like something that would be a nice little show.
Oh my God, I'm
You know
having,
what I mean?
yes, really.
So yeah, we have to talk
Get them all in the
Yes.
same room. Yeah.
Lay off on the child support. I might hook you
Yeah.
up.
Okay, now you better hook me up first.
So and now we've got something else going on. We've got a
Yeah,
little
that's right. I'm in a play with you.
Yes.
This is Smooth Peanut Butter, guys.
peanut butter
play-
is my character.
I play Nosy
Peanut
Shirley. This is Peanut Butter, and we're in a play, Mama Knows Best, but Grandma Knows Everything. That
I
is
can't
due
wait to
out
see this.
spring 2018. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm excited about that. That's the
Yeah, we
next
just
project.
started the rehearsal.
Yeah, we
as
just
far
started
as
rehearsals for
learning the
that.
script and
So you guys
and I'm not
already
an
know
actor.
he's hilarious.
I've never acted before, so this is all.
I do
I
want to see
would buy
this.
a ticket just to see me screw up. Actually.
Everyone drives slow past a car wreck.
But yeah, because like I said, I wasn't a comic, and I just went up and done it 4 years ago. Never done this before. I just turned the cameras on, and here we are,
Yeah, baby.
7, 8 shows in.
Yeah.
And now this acting thing, so why not? What
Doing
the
your
heck?
thing. Why
You know
not?
what I
So
mean?
do what you want out there. If you like something, you're here in Dayton, do something.
Yeah.
Look up some of
That's
these
what it's
clubs,
about.
go support these shows.
Yes,
But
definitely
stop
support.
by and ask some questions. We'll help you
Yeah.
out.
Absolutely.
'cause
Support
I would
local
love
actors,
Local
comics,
everything,
local
man.
everything.
Get out of the house. Get off of Facebook. Get
Yes.
off of that YouPorn, man.
Yeah. Stay off of it.
Unlock that door and see the rest of the world.
Yeah, there's stuff going on out there.
Let's go skinny dip.
Yeah, with the
on.
real human. He's got a hot tub.
It's wintertime.
That's right.
Hey,
He
hey,
has a hot
Don't
tub.
bring up my hot
Everybody's
tub.
welcome. Just give your
Please.
address to the folks.
All
Don't
right, in the hot
even-
tub.
We won't discuss the hot tub.
He never invites me to his hot tub.
Yeah. What's up with
I get
that
sore.
kid?
I want to relax.
Yeah, he has an outdoor like film.
Oh, it's nice.
Like,
It's
what's
fancy.
up with that? Well, we're not.
He's
privileged,
rich.
I guess.
He's
yeah.
rich, I guess.
Let me move over.
My neighbors
I'm
and
not on
all,
his level.
you know,
We're not on his level.
No. No invite. Keep squirming in the sea a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are so many avenues if you are interested in doing stuff like this. I encourage everybody because I never thought, oh, I don't want to be in comedy. I like doing this or that. But then I like joking around. I like being around people who have the same mindset,
Yes.
who have this weird creative.
Love it.
Oh, it's so much fun if you meet people
Just
like
talking
you.
like we're in the green room. Just,
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
you can film
yeah.
that and get a half
Oh, we were
hour out of
talking
it.
about
That's
that.
what I said. I said, people want to know what
Like,
are
they
you
wanna
doing
know
back in
we
that
talking.
room?
Yeah,
Yes.
We're doing all
yeah. Hey,
this.
there's another show. Boom.
It is.
Boom,
Green
write
room.
it down, see? Always.
Green room before a show. Now,
Visions.
you can edit out cussing and stuff, right? Because once
No,
a
we'll
bunch
just
of
do
comics.
Green Room After Dark.
Okay.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, Green Room After Dark.
Well, you get a bunch
Man,
of comics
I am,
in there drinking and having fun. Next time we're at
And I ain't
Wiley's.
even, and I ain't
We'll
even ate today,
another-
so you know.
we need to stop by Wiley's when she does her show and get her in the green
Oh yeah,
room.
we're gonna.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, heck yeah.
I mean, talk to her in the
Y'all
green
ready?
room.
Y'all ready
Keith.
for that?
Right,
Y'all ready for
right,
it? You ready?
I'll
Y'all
take.
want to talk to me in the green room?
I said get her in the green room. He goes, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take
Like
extra
that.
fish oil pills.
Yeah,
make sure
you-
that set
I don't
up
know
for
what
it,
that
but I'll be
means.
ready. I might,
scared of that.
It might be a 15-minute segment, but I'll be.
I don't know. I want to know what his browser history looks like.
No, you don't.
No,
No, you
yeah.
don't. Matter of fact, it's
I don't
in my
want my
will.
fingerprints on your keyboard.
Matter of fact, if it's in my will. If I die, get to my house before my mama.
Or find you, just take a
Delete,
hammer.
just take everything electronic.
I will.
My Crody, my
I'm a
DVD.
friend.
Take that.
I don't know much about
CD
electronics. I'll
out.
break stuff that doesn't need to be broken, but they'll be like, what is that dude doing in his house breaking everything? And I'll just take the rap. I'll be like, I'm crazy. I'm sick.
Yeah.
I need help. I'm sorry, you guys.
No,
I'm
I'll
sorry.
write it in my
Forgive
will, so
me,
you can be
yeah.
like, hey, he told me to do
Like
it.
if you- like the attorney
I got
says, look,
proof.
the attorney walks up, he whispers in the cops here, and I just walk away. I was like, but he broke all Keith's stuff. He said I could have that computer when he died. Never had any intention of leaving anybody his computer when he died.
Where's this hard drive?
With Hillary Clinton's
Yeah,
hard
'cause
drive,
that-
same spot.
Is that
Yeah.
a picture of a midget in a?
Yep, it is.
Take it. Get it out of there. I'm just saying. Save face.
So this, I want to know about this play. Play practice hasn't started, but practice will be how long?
Oh, wow. We'll probably rehearse up
Well,
until.
yeah, we're gonna do like what do you call it? Like group phone.
We're going to do like conference rehearsals
Conference
first.
rehearsals.
And then
Okay,
we'll
okay.
do, where we'll meet and do like, we'll sit at a table, round table.
Yeah,
rehearsals.
kind of set up.
And then once everybody is
Table read.
comfortable, yes.
Getting
with-
toward to it.
Yeah, when
we'll
everybody's
start.
kind of comfortable with their parts and, and the words, then we move on to the physical You know, like we're actually
You're blocking it out.
blocking it
You
out.
stand here,
We're
you stand here.
standing. We're doing
Okay.
movement.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for that.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
think that's the
really-
last 2 minutes. I think he
Yeah.
said before the,
Yes.
of course, which makes sense.
Yes.
So.
I was in one play. That was fun. That's different than filming stuff, because filming stuff's a lot of standing around waiting.
Yeah.
But plays is that's mostly
Oh,
action.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
you
you have
gotta-
to be on it in theater.
See, and I've never. That's what I'm saying. I've
There's
never.
no cut yet.
Oh,
My
there's
part,
no
it ain't like
cuts.
I'm doing
You're on.
a glory scene with Denzel. It's a
Do what?
3-4 minute part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's in and then I'm done. So I'm like, I think if I looked at it, it was 20 minutes in a 2-hour play. So my family's gonna be like,
It's 20 minutes.
after the 20 minutes, like,
Yeah.
is that it?
Like that's
Yeah, like,
it. Like,
Just clap for your part and then walk out.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey, is that it?
Yeah.
yeah. That was my part. The Irvin family can leave
Oh,
now.
yeah, we're done. Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah, so that's the part of rehearsals I like, when we start blocking things out and,
Right.
you know, really learning the movements of the stage.
Yeah.
That's going to be great, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about
Because
it.
you have to know when you do theater, your lines. You
It has
have
to be
Yeah.
part of, yeah,
That's
like you
that's
said.
my scary part, because I can write my set down and script like that.
Right.
But you've got to learn once.
But you
like
wrote
for
your
me-
set. You just need a little refresher.
Right.
Right.
You
for
got to
me,
get it in
it's
your mind like you wrote it when you.
You're acting, so you've got to do parts, and you've got, you know what I mean. You've got all this different things you've got to know. You
I
know
like
what
her
I'm saying?
mothering from stage.
You
Right.
see me like, look.
I caught that.
Did you-
No,
Yeah,
you
because I
catch
know.
that
Because I
mic.
know. We got two visitors.
Oh yeah.
And she gives her the. I don't know what
Being a
that means
mom,
at your house,
having to
but
drag 'em
she
with
knows what it
me.
means.
Look, she knows. Look, I'm like,
Yeah.
Like,
My mom, I tell you what, when my mom, back in the day when we were kids, Mom, all she'd have to do is come to the screen door and just have that look.
yes.
And we didn't know what we were doing, why we were doing it wrong, but
Yes.
whatever, we
time to
stopped.
Oh, I miss
if you
those
stand
days.
still and be
be
quiet,
like-
that's okay. That's
And
okay
then we
anywhere.
just moved and did something else. Because whatever at that point that we didn't know we were doing wrong, we didn't do it.
They did. They just turned into little statues.
Yeah. But they're also in the play too, which I'm
Yeah,
excited about. And the
they are.
little one is,
Yeah.
she impressed, so I'm gonna take
I want
all
her
my
autograph. I
lessons.
told her I need to get a
from
pen.
her.
I need
Yeah.
it.
All right, we need her autograph.
Yeah, right. You ready?
Come on over
in.
here, guys.
Meet the other cast of
Yes.
These
Mama Knows
actresses.
Best.
Mama Knows
But
a lot,
Grandma-
but Grandma
oh, knows everything.
Right.
Mess that up.
Shout out to Cortez Jackson,
Yeah,
the
shout out
director, writer,
Cortez Jackson.
the
Yes.
man. Here they are.
He is the
oh,
man.
what's wrong, babe?
What's wrong, sweetheart?
You hungry?
Actor's life. Come here. Come here.
Where's she at?
Say who
Oh, here
you're.
she is.
Yeah, come in front. Say who you're playing
You
in
all
the
right?
play. What's your name in the play? Turn and tell everybody. What's your name in the play? Jayla.
Jayla.
Yeah, you play Jayla in the play. And
That's-
Ashley, why don't you say a little
And
bit about who
Ashley?
you play? Yeah.
I play at my real name is Ashley, and I also play a girl named Ashley in the play. So yeah,
Okay, cool.
Excited?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in ninth grade, and
Okay.
That is so
all right.
cool.
Oh, look,
I wouldn't,
Yeah, all up
I
on it.
wouldn't have had
All
the
right, that's
guts
enough-
to be in a
That's
play.
enough screen time.
You-
All right.
Okay, cut.
All right, that's cute, kids. Get.
Right.
Okay, kids, bye. Look,
Wait a
get out
minute,
of
She's
here.
got to say her line.
Don't you have something to say?
Oh, yeah, what do you have to
See,
say?
you're right there on the
Look
on
right
TV.
there, what do you have to say?
Look right there at that camera,
Watch,
right there.
Comedy ain't easy.
okay,
Say it.
okay.
Say it. Say, hey, watch Comedy Ain't Easy.
Hey, watch comedy ain't easy.
Yes. There you go.
That's the
Good
best part
job.
about the whole show. The
Right,
cutest part.
exactly. Hey, you guys. Watch Comedy Ain't Easy. Follow my
Cheryl.
lady here,
Hey now, Sheryl Freedom Johnson.
And Brock Shank.
my co-host, partner in crime. We got a lot of good things coming up. So watch us on the YouTube, man.
Yes.
Subscribe to my station. I'm working hard for you, trying to get this right.
That's right, support.
So
Keith Irvin.
come on out. We'll see you on the next one. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.